Well, here we are below 90 degrees. What a delight.
I know. I don't know how many times we can actually say that last couple of days, right?
I know. Well, tomorrow should be a day, hopefully most of us stay at below 90. And it's technically cooler, but 88's the average high, so it's still going to be normal. That's how hot it's been. But the heat does return big time on Friday. So this will be the tale of the next 3 days. The heat dome was over us the last couple of days, but a cool down is underway tonight because we've got a backdoor cold front that's going to bring us that Wednesday cool down. The bigger story about tomorrow isn't just that it's going to be cooler, it's going to be the lower dew points. The air you can wear takes a break. It's actually going to feel very comfortable tomorrow in the shade. When you get out of the sun, should feel great. So that northeast breeze will be great. But what happens on Thursday, the front moves back as a warm front. The winds switch around to the southwest. And by Friday, the heat dome gets closer to us and we get a west wind. That's going to create triple-digit temperatures on Friday. That downsloping coming out of the mountains will really drive those temperatures up. And it's going to be a dry heat, but it's going to be scorching on Friday. Already seen those high school games moved back for those reasons, especially in the middle of the day. We're going to see probably triple digits in many locations. So tomorrow, expect temperatures upper 80s, maybe 90 in a few spots, but much more comfortable than we've seen recently with dry air. But starting on Thursday, the heat starts surging back in with temperatures back in the low and possibly the mid 90s. But Friday's the day. We could see triple-digit temperatures, many locations pushing 100 degrees, likely breaking record highs in many locations. And those records, again, are in jeopardy on Friday, possibly again on Saturday. The record on Friday is 98. That's a much more reachable high. On Saturday, the record is 100. So even if we're in the upper 90s, we should be just shy of that. Remember, the hottest it's been so far this year is 96 a couple of times. We're going to be warmer than that for sure by the time we get towards the weekend. We're hoping for a few showers out of this, but I wouldn't hold my breath right now. Indications are maybe there might be a stray shower storm on Thursday, but I'm going to keep the chances at 20%. The atmosphere is pretty capped right now, which means thunderstorms will have a tough time developing. Now, dry weather tomorrow, that's why it's going to feel so great. 55-degree dew point will feel refreshing, but then dew points jump back into the 60s going into the weekend. So with that heat, it is going to feel hotter than the air temperature. Still keeping an eye on Tropical Storm Franklin. It has got that little left turn there, but don't fret. It doesn't look like it's going to head towards the Carolinas, but it will be between the coast and Bermuda, and that typically means huge swells, some rip currents, and likely some huge beach erosion issues, especially with those swells over the next couple of days and into next week. So that thing is going to be out there for a while. We're going to have to watch more to our south. The Gulf of Mexico is going to be more active next week as a dip in the jet stream develops here. The Bermuda High obviously steering everything away from us, but we could see some moisture and something off the southeast coast late next week as we get into a cooler pattern. So if you want to see some cooler weather, just wait till next week. We're not only going to see cooler weather, but pretty good chance we're going to finally get some moisture in here. We could use it. The grass, the trees, everything is getting really hammered right now with drought and heat stress. Next 4 days aren't going to help. Temperatures are going to be hot and dry through the end of Saturday, but then going into next week, as we take a look at the Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, we'll go 10 days into the future and notice those temperatures much milder next week, only in the mid 80s with a better chance of rain.
Okay. Brad, thank you.